Hey guys, it's Bella here from Earth Angel Restorative Therapy and Healing. I'm here with your weekly video, October 2nd through October 8th, 2017. And just like last week, I'm just going to keep things simple. So I have the past here, present here, and future here. And then down here where the bottom is the bottom of the deck. The decks that I'm using is Colette Baron Reid. Colette Baron Reid's The Enchanted Map Oracle deck, and then the traditional Rider-Waite Smith deck. And I have the deck here that I'm just going to pull out some clarifiers as we go along. So, the bottom of the deck for this card is this is a Spirit of Place, and this card is talking about being off balance in regards to a situation, like something is heavy on our shoulders, something is weighing us down, and in order to get to the bottom of things, you have to look at the true essence of it. Really, it calls for the need to go within, because within is where you have all of your answers. And then it's just looking at the real essence. So for example, if you are, having a question about a certain relationship, and or maybe a lack of relationship, maybe you can't find love and you're really questioning, and you're, why is it so hard for me? Why can't I find love? Why is it that, I have no luck with these things? Really taking a look at, okay, so what is it that you need from a relationship? Is it, love that you're looking for that maybe you haven't given to yourself? So if that is, for example, the essence of your question, then it talks about embodying love. In order for you to find love, you have to embody love. Start with yourself. And that again, that's just an example. So looking within, getting really down to the nitty and gritty, finding the essence of your issue. What is it that's really bothering you? What is it that you really need to know? What is it that you really want? And going out there and get, if you're struggling with, if you're struggling with trying to find balance, trying to find peace, trying to not struggle, focus on, what is it that what's the essence there? The essence is that you really need to relax. You really need to de-stress. So find things that bring you relaxation, or declutter your life. Simplify your life. Get rid of things that you, or people, or situations that don't bring rest and relaxation into your life. So that's that. And then the bottom of the deck for the Rider-Waite Smith deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a really awesome card. It talks about financial abundance for generations to come, pretty much. It's, pretty much this gentleman here, he's old and he's wise and he's lived a long life, and he's been able to build financial success, financial wealth, financial legacy, abundance for himself and for his children. And this man is happy. It's kind of like a retired person. He's just hanging out, being in the presence of his family, knowing that he doesn't have to worry about finances. He's all set, So that's that. So in the past scenario here, we have a major arcana card, the Sun. And the Sun, what I'm feeling in this situation is feeling joy, feeling happy, feeling like you're on cloud nine, feeling positive, feeling like growth, feeling excited, just having an amazing period in your life, full of growth, full of happiness, full of contentment. You know, you this in this point in your life, you were almost childlike because everything was amazing to you. Everything was growing and blossoming and blooming, and I feel like you had your, you know, having your back turned towards the negativity, only focusing on the positive, only focusing on the happiness, only focusing on joy and purity, and just really having a really wonderful time, a period in your life. And then this card here, Wide Open, talks about being free, being open to your manifestation. It's when it talks about being wide open, it talks about the universe being wide open to you and your desires. So really feeling like you can accomplish anything, you can get anything, you can achieve anything, you can manifest anything. Really feeling really powerful, being divinely guided, and you know, following in the footsteps of, not in the footsteps, but following your intuition, being in a place where you're not really clouded internally, you're guided easily using your internal emotional system, you know, your intuition and stuff like that, letting your higher self guide you. So that was that. In the middle, the present situation, there's the Two of Pentacles, and that's about balance. And I'm sensing that there's just a lack of balance. There's a lack of balance. There's a lot of emotional. This can be business related, but what I'm sensing is, obviously because this card here is commitment, I'm sensing that this is about a relationship, and you're going back and forth, you know, about a relationship that was in your past. And I'm feeling that this situation here was you in the relationship. This relationship brought you happiness and joy, and you felt free to be yourself. You felt free to be who you are and not feel like, you know, you have to be somebody else. Feeling loved for who you are, or being able to be yourself and that person really appreciating you for who you are. So I'm sensing that this happened already. Like, this relationship, I don't think that it's ended fully, because I still sense that there's emotional highs and lows. And if you have ended it, I don't feel that emotionally you have cut the ties. And so you're going back and forth in between, you know, this situation, in between this, I feel that what you have a burden on your shoulders, and the burden is whether you should move on or whether you should stay. And the reason why it's so hard, for whatever reason, you're not in a relationship anymore, or it's just going really terribly. And the reason why it's so hard to move forward is because this person brought you a lot of joy. You felt that you could be you around them. You felt that this person made you bloom and blossom and open yourself up like a flower. Let me just pull a clarifier. Yeah, so this person brought you a lot of this. I'm sensing that it's a man that we're talking about. You haven't moved past this relationship, this guy here, and mind you, these genders, you can be interchange them, but I'm just going off of the cards here. But this person brought out the best in you, you feel. But this person that you're questioning has too much on his plate. I feel that he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. I feel that he just can't give you what you want because he has too much going on. And he can't even, it almost feels like he's walking towards it, but he's not maybe going fast enough, or maybe he's at a pause and he's just figuring out how to let go of some of the burdens. But I feel that he's not going towards the relationship because he just has too much around him. He hasn't figured out because I'm sensing that this relationship made you, this might be a divine relationship that I'm referring to, but it feels like this person brought you into a place where you've had to go in and release a lot of the things that, release a lot of your negative, past traumatic events, any hurts, any burdens that you yourself have had. This relationship made you take a look at inside of yourself and made you, let go of a lot of things. But this person hasn't yet, and that's why he's not really ready for a commitment. And so you're at a point right now where you've been debating, I sense a lot of people, a lot of grievance over this relationship because you really want it to work, and you really feel that this person is the one for you, but he's not ready, and he's at a standstill, and that's causing you a lot of pain. So you don't know whether to move forward or to hold and wait for this person to be ready. And just to clarify, but I'm feeling guided to tell you that you have to start new. You have to start a new journey by yourself. You have to embody the fool who embraces each day. Each day is a fresh start. This fool here has no regard. He has no worries. He's carefree. He's trusting of the universe. He's trusting in the divine plan. He's being guided, divine guidance. Actually, I feel like it's a she. So, having your spirit, guides around you, guiding you, telling you, working with you. And so I feel that although it's been such a hard decision leaving this behind or deciding whether to leave it behind, the answer is he's not ready yet. Or this person isn't ready yet. He or she isn't ready yet. Whether it's going to happen in the future or not, with this person, you have to release your need to know, release your need to be with this person at this time, Start a journey within yourself and without, actually, so that you can be led to your ultimate fulfillment. You have 2 fulfillment cards, actually 3 here. And so this is what's going to happen when you let go of your need to control this person, this situation, this relationship, and you just start focusing on you. As I said before, if you're really sad and you're like, what, I need this relationship, I need this, I need that. If love is what you're seeking, you have to embody love within yourself. Show love to yourself. Start this journey of self-love, self-acceptance. That's going to lead you to ultimate happiness. A lot of people will find new people in their life. For some people, it might be this person that's going to come back in your life. But after you've done the work, and after this person has done the work, this card is all about just ultimate bliss, ultimate fulfillment, emotional ecstasy, you being just in a really good place. And this card also talks about peaks, joy, talks about, I feel like this is a really spiritual number too. So this could be divine, relationships, divinely guided relationships. But again, in order for you to get there, you have to release every last bit of negativity, anything holding you back that's keeping you at a lower vibration, so that you can really ascend vibrationally. And if this is divine relationships, you have to, in order for you to fulfill your life's purpose too, with or without this person here. So, just one clarifier card. One clarifier card. So in order for you to reach this state of ultimate fulfillment and peace and joy and have that emotional fulfillment, you have to take much needed rest and relaxation. Think about what matters to you. Think about what is it that you really need from a relationship, from life, from yourself, what really matters to you, and trying to give that to yourself, finding that joy and that happiness within yourself. It's going to take some time. Trust me, I've been through it. I'm still going through it. We all have our highs and our lows, but taking that time, really going within, not being afraid to face, the truth, putting this person here on hold, because you have been stuck. You've been stuck. You don't know whether, because this is what you want with this person. You want this happiness. You want this joy. You want this fulfillment. And because he isn't ready, you think that you can't move forward. But if you notice, that's you depending on somebody for your happiness, for your joy. And we can't, especially if this is a divinely guided, relationship, that you can't depend on, on this person for anything. You have to find your own happiness, your own joy, your own love within yourself Focus on your life's purpose. Focus on your career. Focus on your family. Focus on your friends. Focus on bringing a lot of happiness and joy into your life. Be joy. Be love. Be happiness. Be grateful in order for you to receive more of that. And what I want to say is journal. Like, have a meditation journal. Meditate, obviously, every day. Have a gratitude journal, things that you're grateful for. Have a affirmation journal. Have any kind of positive journal that you can have so that you can manifest and bring about those things back to you. And once we get here by ourselves, then that's when you'll either get, this person, or for others, it's going to be a whole new person, a more mature person. And you'll get that family that you've been, so I get some people wanted to marry this person, have kids with this person. But just know, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it's not meant to be with this person, you're going to have the family here. You just have to let go of how you think it should be, how or who you think it should be, and release the need to know and control your life, and just focus on joy. At every second, try and try and try to find that love within you, to radiate that love within you, so you can attract more of that. And that's how you're going to get, this emotional fulfillment, this financial fulfillment. Once you reach there, I feel like a lot of people are going to be guided to their true purpose, their true life's purpose. And know that although it's scary, especially if you've had a long time at a certain company, to change a career, it is scary. I'm in the process of doing that now. And it is kind of, it gives me anxiety a bit to know, or to not know, I should say, how my financial needs are going to be met. But try to focus on joy every time and every moment that you can. Let the universe bring you what you deserve and what you're asking for. Your part is just to let this situation go and just focus on starting a new journey of self-love, self-acceptance, giving your own self that love and that joy so that things can fall into place for you. All right, guys, I think that's it for this reading. I'm wishing you all a week full of love and light, and I really do hope that you've taken something from this reading. I just know what it's like to go through this specific thing, and I know that it's hard, but know that you can get through it. Know that there's so many places that you can go to for assistance and guidance, even if your family isn't that for you. Just know that there are resources, your angels, your guides, the divine God, Jesus, the angels, me, any other kind of, spiritual person out there on the internet. There are tons. Just know that this situation and life in general happens to teach us some of these core principle lessons, such as self-love and self-acceptance. And now's your time. And know that you can get through this. You can believe in yourself. All right, guys. Much love to you guys. Bye.